Hello, and welcome back to one more SPIKEMUTH tour. So my name is Colin, as you guys know, and today we've got another SPIKEMUTH tour, and this will probably be the last one on the channel before Scarlet and Violet. So if you guys love this content, salute it and say goodbye. But yeah, so let's get into it. It's 10 in the morning, as it always is, and we're gonna play in the SPIKEMUTH tour. This one's actually pretty crazy. There's over 100 people playing, and only the winner gets a free copy of the game, and that's it. So it's really crazy that so many people wanted to play in this one, when obviously, I mean, it's free to enter, which is amazing, and also the winner does get a free game, so it's like pretty, I mean, it's worth it, but it's also like, wow, that's a lot of people. Alright, anyways, let's focus up, let's win this game, and do as well as we can. So we've got a team consisting of BUZZWOLE, Naganadel, I almost forgot them on, Cresselia, Fini, Archie, and Ensign. Lando goes incredibly hard here. Lando's like stupid good. I like Boober. I love Boober actually. I love Ensign. And I think I want Ninetales, to be honest. This looks kind of challenging. It looks weird, but I think we can prevail. Honestly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save Lando. I'm gonna lead Rillaboom, Ninetales with Lando and Ensign back. I want to lead Ninetales just in case I can set up an Aurora Veil. They have no weather to stop my team, but yeah. And this is a Joey X9 original team, so you know it's sauced. I'm hoping for the best here. I've won every SPIKEMUTH tournament I've entered, so I guess this would be the one. This would be the one to lose. Or can I go 3 for 3? Who's to say? Alright, so we've got Ensign plus Cresselia into Ninetales with Boomer. This is a really great lead for them, honestly. Ooh, shiny Ninetales. Alright, Snow Warning. I mean, I'm just going to try to press U-turn here, and I think I'm going to opt to swap. They don't have, like, an insane Trick Room mode. I do think this team is a little weak to Cresselia, so I'm a little nervous about dealing with it. But hopefully I can just use my skills here and navigate through this. But we'll see. The camera's going kind of crazy. Alright, Alright, I think this is a turn 1 U-turn. For sure. I think that's just good. And I don't want to take like a Flare Blitz or a bunch of hits. I'm just going to swap into my own Ensign. Because most likely I think they're going to fake out Ninetales, I would imagine. Stop the Aurora Veil, maybe set up Trick Room. The Trick Room mode isn't like insane. Dealing with Fini is the big one, but yeah. Also, dealing with Ensign is hard. I mean, these two Pokemon are the ones I need to deal with. It's really just going to be quite the dance. Honestly, that's really what it's going to be. Alright, we get a free U-turn off, though, which is good. And that's free damage on the Cresselia. Is there a Rocky Helmet or anything? Nope. That's good. And I'm going to go into Ninetales, because I don't really want to go into Landorus. They could Flare Blitz the slot, though, which could be bad, but I don't know. Dude, what is with my camera? It's going crazy. Alright, they're just going to Parting Shot my Ninetales. That feels good. They're going to send in Fini, which is fine. And what's Cresselia going to do? Trick Room here? Trick Room? Misty starts to change his train. That doesn't really matter. And they're going to Trick Room. Okay, I mean, that's fine by me, honestly. We got to deal with this Calm Mind Fini, but it's not a huge freaking deal because we can just easily swap into Rillaboom and we'll be okay. Okay, let's go for Moonblast into Fini, and I kind of want to just Snarl spam. Actually, what I could do here is I could just start Blizzarding and Snarling. I kind of feel good with that because we're going to do a ton of damage to them, and we're just going to start to chip Cresselia down. Because Cresselia is the threat. I can kill Fini whenever I want with a Grassy Glide. Not worried about that. So, I think this plays okay. They're going to Psyshock my Ninetales. Okay. That did so much damage. They're gonna go for Mighty Order. Misses. Oh no, it hit both. Okay, that's fine. It does like nothing. They do 2 KO Ninetales, but I do get this nice Blizzard off into both of them. Cresselia is getting slowly chipped down, which is amazing. We actually get a freeze here on a Cresselia, which is even better. Ensign is like super freaking healthy though, honestly. Alright, Hail's hitting them, which is good. They have lefties Fini. That's fine. I'm just going to go for another Blizzard. Chip down Cresselia as much as I can. I'm going to go for Parting Shot into Feeny here. I want to go into Boomer. I think this is fine. I think Ninetales should live with a Parting Shot. I really do. But that Psyshock did so much damage last turn. They would draw Cresselia. That's even better. Because if it's instant, it's instant. The Intimidate will not be on my Boomer here, which feels amazing. This is good. This is good. I will go to Boomer, though. I kind of have to. But we're making their Feeny kind of worthless. That's the best part here. Because now it's at -2. It's not really a huge threat. I'm also bringing in the Boomer. Cresselia is also in a range where I can like really deal with it now. Because Cresselia is really scary when it's at full. But if it's at half HP, I really don't care. It's not a threat to me anymore. Alright, Boomer's back in. I think I'm just going to fake out Instant next turn. And then bring my Instant in so I can fake out Instant again and keep my guy Rillaboom covered. I just really don't want an Act Drop here. Everything is fine if there's no Act Drop onto Rillaboom. I don't care about that. I can't miss Blizzard. Okay, that's fine. This is perfect. Because we're stalling out Tiara as well. Alright, that damage is horrible, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Alright, I'm just going to fake out Instant. Because all I need to do is keep my Rillaboom safe. And if I fake out Instant this turn, I can fake him out again next turn with Instant. And we're just chilling. Because I just don't want to get Flare Blitzed. Because they could protect Flare Blitz me and I wouldn't get much out of the trade. So faking out allows me to bypass that play completely. Ninetales also healing up, which is great. I think Hail's about to end soon too. Well, Hail will end when Trick Room ends. How many turns we got? 2 more turns of Trick Room? Yeah. Ninetales shouldn't come back in until Hail ends, which should be good. So which means I'll get Hail again, and I'll be able to start Blizzarding or Moonblasting, or even set Aurora Veil if I feel that's necessary, but I kind of don't. This looks really good for me, though. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't want a Grassy Glide. They go into BUZZWOLE. Interesting. He flexes. Okay. Ninetales comes out. Instant, so we get an Intimidate off onto BUZZWOLE, and onto Instant, too, which is pretty gas, honestly. I think this is totally good. Judging by the mons they brought, this is totally fine. I forgot BUZZWOLE was on their team, honestly. He's like a decent Trick Room sweeper, I suppose. Alright, right here, I'm just gonna go for Parting Shot into BUZZWOLE. And, I want to keep Rillaboom alive. Rillaboom is super essential to winning this game. This is the hardest turn of the battle, right? Actually, wait, there's only one turn of Trick Room. This is actually fine. I honestly just want to Flare Blitz BUZZWOLE and U-turn off of Incineroar. I think this is fine because they're intimidated. I'm going to take a lot of damage this turn. I may even lose Incineroar. But I think with the state of the game and being able to potentially bring in both Ninetales and Landorus on the next turn, it should be a game winner. I get the burn with Flare Blitz, which is actually really awesome, but I don't think it's going to change the game, like, really at all. Because I think what's going to happen here is he's going to still kill Incineroar with his fighting move. Incin goes down, and I'm going to bring in Ninetales, who's going to threaten Moonblast onto it. And I hope this goes to Cresselia. I would love to get a U-turn on Cresselia. Even though it's burned or frozen, I'm not going to rely on that at all. I want to kill Cresselia. Cresselia is essential to kill. This is amazing. This is an unintimidated U-turn. And I'm slower than BUZZWOLE. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, it hangs on with 1 HP, which means it's going to die. Oh no, it's Big Berry. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, okay, okay. Sure. It can be that. I'm gonna go Lando. I don't think they'll Ice Punch me. If they do, good lord. Also, knowing that both my Fake Outers are slower than BUZZWOLE is really, really good for me. Yeah, see, he's still dead. He's still... Oh no, he's gonna live. Okay, the burn mattered. The burn mattered. I get an extra turn on Instant. It's right, the hail stops. Oh my god. Oh my god. Instant, you saucy little minx, you. Clutching it up for me with the burn. Instant said, I'm not gonna die today, baby. I'm not gonna die. Alright, so all I gotta do is... I don't really want a Parting Shot. I'd rather just Snarl, honestly. Keep this thing alive. And then... Okay, so they have Instant in the back, and they have Feeny. I think we can sludge bomb this, and like I think it will kill. Wait, it doesn't resist this at all, right? No, it doesn't resist. I was like blanking on my Pokemon types. Alright, Cresselia stays frozen solid, which is good for me. We get this Snarl off. Life is good. And Instant is slowly recovering HP, which means it's actually alive now, which is hilarious. Honestly, this whole game, Trick Room has been better for my Incineroar and me than my opponent, which is really funny. Alright, Feeny comes in. It is full HP, which is a slight concern. I'm gonna bank on the freeze this turn. Well, not bank on the freeze, but I'm going to abuse the fact that my opponent is frozen. And I'm gonna swap out. I mean, I guess they like, what do? They set up Trick Room. I'm covering for anything they can do with the Cresselia. So it's like, if they set up Trick Room or whatever, I don't really care. Like, this play is fine. This play is fine. Because Boomer's in. They still have Insym, which is annoying. Okay. If they stay frozen, it doesn't really matter. If they unthaw, it doesn't matter. Unless they're like Moonlight, but who knows. Alright, they protect Feeny. That's amazing. That means they can't protect next turn. And they're frozen, which doesn't matter because now I'm just going to double attack Feeny with Grassy Glide plus Earth Power, and they simply can't stop me. And I should just win the game from there. This should be good. I don't think I need a Wood Hammer. I don't think I need to. Cresselia thaws, press ally. Oh, okay, okay. I thought it was ally switch for a second, and that would be the only thing that would ruin my day. But no, it's just helping in. Which is amazing to know that it's not ally switch. So it's Psy Shock, helping in Trick Room. You gotta assume Ice Beam. I think if you're Cresselia not running Ice Beam, that like ruins the whole purpose of using Cresselia, you know? Cresselia is like not it's a good Mon, but it's not like a great Mon without its Ice move. That's like it's one of its best features is that Body's Lando. I'm just gonna Wood Hammer Cresselia and Earth Power Instant, and I don't think I can lose this game. The freeze was clutch money, but I think for the most part we had this game under control. Actually, I'm going to U-turn. I don't want to show Wood Hammer off because then they might not. Wood Hammer is actually pretty big info, and showing that one off is actually like not the play. All right, they forfeit anyways. All right, game 2. Game 1 was, I mean, it was kind of a little bit of hacks. I got pretty lucky. There's a freeze and a burn, which we can't rely on. But I felt like Instant was great. Rilla was. I felt like everyone was great except for like Ninetales. But Ninetales also helps a ton with Naganadel, and also BUZZWOLE if things were to get out of hand. So. I don't know. I still think it's a good Mon. I liked our lead for the most part. I guess I kind of like Urshifu more, but then I'm really, really afraid of Naganadel. But they didn't bring Naganadel. Because if I lead Rilla or Urshifu, life is really, really good for me. I think I'm just going to play like this. And like, so we're kind of playing a little risky. If they adjust, bring Naganadel or Regieleki, things could get a little bit harder. A little bit. But I think we can also outplay that, and I think Landers can help deal with it with Fake Out and stuff. I think we should be okay. I'm hoping. We'll see. Because what do you sacrifice though is the thing. Like, do you get rid of BUZZWOLE? Probably. But then do you still bring Cresselia, Feeny, Instant, which is like the core that I felt was a little bit of annoying. Like they want to bring Cresselia, so we'll see. They're gonna lead Instant, and I'm blocking it. BUZZWOLE, okay. Lead is fire here for me. Into Rilla or Shifu. Alright, this is good. We've got a battle of the fighting types, but I have the far superior one, the bear. I actually like, okay, I know Urshifu's broken and stupid, but I kind of love Urshifu. But you know what else I do love? I love like, commenting, and subscribing. Please help me out. Like, comment, subscribe. Helps me out a ton. Anyways, let's win this game. Alright, I'm going to fake out turn 1. I'm just going to do a fake out trade here. I'm going to fake out BUZZWOLE and Surging Strikes Instant. Most likely, this is a fake out trade. But it also could mean free damage, like they're going to give me. Free damage into Feeny. I could care less here. This is great for me. Okay, we know BUZZWOLE's faster than me, too. That's the big one. I mean, this is free damage. At the end of the day, I got free damage. I faked out BUZZWOLE. Yeah, because they are afraid of me potentially going for a fake out onto Instant and just the Surging Strikes, which I could have done. But I'm just going to get a free Surging Strikes off on the Feeny. It's going to do like a little chunk. It's not like... It's not like insane, but it isn't bad either. That's the good part here. I think I'm gonna Woodhammer. I don't remember if Feeney's fast. No, we know Rillaboom's slower than Feeney, I think. No, I don't know if we know that. I'm checking my Rillaboom speed. 108. Oh, I'm slow as hell. That Feeney's probably faster. But it's probably also doing something else. I'm just going to go for Woodhammer. I really want to kill Feeney. I kill Feeney, Rillaboom is much more expendable, and I can play it a little bit more loose, which is good. And also Lando just starts to win the game even harder, so... Because Lando bodies BUZZWOLE, bodies Incin. I really want to just kill Feeney. Incin becomes a better mon. They're going to Leech Life my Rilla. Yeah, it makes sense. It does half, which is good. We actually comfortably took that. That guy is faster. Woodhammer, I hope this kills. Ooh, it hangs on with 1. That is really unfortunate. What's going to happen here? It's going to go for Muddy Water. Okay, I mean, annoying, but Rillaboom does live the turn, which is actually really beneficial. And no Act Drops. No Act Drops is big news for me. Alright. I'm going to go for Fake Out U-Turn on a BUZZWOLE because I think BUZZWOLE doesn't have Protect. I think it's AV. And this will allow me to see what my opponent does and react accordingly here. They're going to withdraw Feeney. That's fine. Into Incin. Into Incineroar, the Alolan Champ. Yeah, this allows me to play much more in control here. And Feeney also is like in range to die to Surging Strike, so like if they do switch it in, it will die. So it's even better. All right, we are gonna get a Fake Out U-Turn though. Free. I obviously wish I Fake Out U-Turn the other slot, but Feeney could Protect, and I don't want to deal with that. All right, and now I think we could go into Lando. I like Lando a lot here. We have to be a little careful, a little bit, because Lando is our main way to deal with Naganadel if it were to show up, so yeah. But otherwise I think we're chilling. Alright, I'm gonna protect this guy, and I'm just gonna swap into her Shifu. Actually, I don't know. They're just gonna Fake Out Lando though, that's the thing. I'm a little bit afraid of like an Ice Punch or something though, so I don't want to risk Lando dying. But I guess I'll just swap into her Shifu. Her Shifu's bulky, it can take this. There's not really a way they can punish me too hard here. I'm going to do a quick calc and see how much Psychic does to BUZZWOLE. Landorus. BUZZWOLE. I don't know how strong a BUZZWOLE normally is. Let's say it's just a Solvus max HP, right? That's a safe assumption. We're like Timid Life Orb. I Protect, I switch to Urshifu. I faked out Urshifu. And they Ice Punch Lando. That's money. That's what I was afraid of. And we avoided it. I could have parting shotted, but it's whatever. So judging by my calculations, it should do around 82 to 92. So I think what we'll do, this is a pretty safe play, is the Psychic BUZZWOLE and Surging Strikes it. If it does die to Psychic, Surging Strikes will move to the partner. If it doesn't die to Psychic, I'll make sure that it dies. And like Incin at worst here is just parting shotting me. It can't threaten any KOs or do anything to me, so it's not a huge deal. Yeah, it's just going to swap actually into Cresselia. Okay, cool. So we know it's Cresselia, we know it's Feeney. This is looking really good for me. BUZZWOLE probably goes down here as well. It guarantees goes down because it doesn't have Protect. See, Psychic doesn't pick up the KO, but this Surging Strikes will. And that's why we did this. This was actually an incredibly safe play just because we can safely assume it's Assault Vest. So if we know it's Assault Vest, this play is super good because even if it kills, we'll still hit Incin. But we do want to protect our Landorus like this. So now they have to send in Feeney, who will die to Surging Strikes, or Incin, who will die to Earth Power Surging Strikes. We guarantee get a KO next turn. They send in Incin. They're losing this Pokemon. I do have to deal with Cresselia, but I don't think it's a huge deal. My Urshifu is super bulky. And life is good. They can't swap. They can't Protect. They have to be like calc to survive Surging Strikes here, which seems pretty doubtful in my mind. This was a team I was actually kind of scared to face. I was really afraid of like a Cresselia-centric team. I guess Cresselia Heatran would be a little bit more scary, but something like this was really spooky just because I think that we don't have like the most Cresselia answers, but Cresselia also isn't like a hyper carry. It's not going to carry the game for them. So like we're weak to Cresselia, but like it's also like kind of whatever. Alright, this turn is just guaranteed money. I think the game is over at this point just because Feeny will not be able to handle Surging Strikes plus Grassy Glide, and I'll just win. It's just a matter of dealing with the beast that is Cresselia. Yep, I mean, they're just going to do that, but I'm still just going to kill Feeny. And this turn's actually even better for me because, well, I think Fake Out was a must. I don't know. I think they should have just sent in Feeny. That's what they maybe should have done. But it doesn't really matter. This turn is especially more optimal because I do get the Surging Strikes Cresselia here, and that's so good for me. We just have our opponent pinned with the power of Urshifu. Because if Urshifu didn't have Unseen Fist there, they could just protect Feeny and set up Trick Room, and the play is much worse for me. But obviously, he's got Unseen Fist, so Trick Room is pretty free. Targeting Feeny is pretty free. Oh, they're actually just gonna Ice Beam Lando. That's really good for me. He actually goes down there. That's fine. I mean, I just send in Rilla here, and I Fake Out Instant and kill it. And there's nothing they can do to stop me. Urshifu the God. Urshifu actually 3-hit KOs. Well, I don't know if it 3-hit KOs with the berry. Alright, we don't care about Intimidate. It doesn't matter. So it does have Ice Beam. We know that. Grassy Surge should also allow Instant to never die to Cresselia here, so I think this game's over, but we'll make sure. We'll play safe. We'll lock it up. But Fake Out Surging Strikes is the move here. They can't stop that play. Fake Out. Surging Strikes. There's nothing they can do. Incineroar is, unfortunately, a goner. They needed to set up Trick Room, but even if Trick Room went up, like, we would make, like, the same play, and they would have to Fake Out. Like, it would still be obnoxious and clunky for them. I guess I'd probably U-turn Surging Strikes if Trick Room was up, but that doesn't matter. That's neither here nor there. We're just getting a free kill on Instant. And it should be a guaranteed dub here. Fake Out. And Surging Strikes. See you later, Instant. I guess it still could be like Big Berry, but I feel like with the power of, I don't know. Oh, it's Citrus Berry. I don't know here. This one's going to be close. Worst case, we'll just Grassy Glide it next turn, but... Nah, it's good. It's good. What are we worried about? I bet you that little Fake Out chip actually really mattered there. I feel like it mattered. Alright, they're just going to Side Shock my bear, which is fine. It does a nice half. I gotta give Cresselia credit there. But, now I have Rillaboom and Instant, whom Cresselia doesn't want to deal with. Alright, now we just U-turn and Surging Strikes here, and I don't think it will kill. But I think it doesn't matter because then we get to Fake Out Woodhammer it to death. So it doesn't really matter here. Alright, Surging Strikes. Because it does have Big Berry, so it's going to take this pretty comfortably. And it will take the U-turn. But then Instant gets to come in for free, get a free turn to heal. We'll Fake Out Snarl, Woodhammer. Like, it just doesn't matter what we do at this point. I think we're golden. As long as we're pressing attacking moves, we're fine. And not pressing Fake Out over and over. We should be good. Alright, nice crispy U-turn here. A super effective bug move. I think we could kill it with double Fake Out, honestly. I kind of want to do that next turn. Hell yeah, double Fake Out. Alright. Send an Instant. I hope they don't run. I hope they don't forfeit. That would be so sad. Don't do it to me. Alright, they Side Shock. See you later, Urshifu. You fought valiantly, buddy. Alright, now we just got the double Fake Out Kings. The double Fake Out Kings. Whew. Alright, we go Boomer. Double Fake Out time. But yeah, that felt pretty in control. I'm pretty happy with how this game went because, again, I said I was afraid of Cresselia, but it's not like the most common Pokemon. But when it shows up, it's kind of, you know, I have a Cresselia on my team, but no, we couldn't double Fake Out. Alright, so that's round 1, gamers. As you guys know how this tournament works, there's 7 rounds in it. If you win 5 of the 7, you get to move on to Top Cut. That's our goal. And yeah, so tomorrow we'll have another video. Currently we're 1-0. We need to just win 5 more. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Also, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Have a great, amazing day. Peace.